I heard that. I know you, and everybody knows, you beat your fellow billionaire Jeff Bezos into space by a few days. What advice do you have for Mr. Bezos? What advice do you have for him as he prepares for his own launch in the next few days?
Just to wake up in the morning, to try to get a good night's sleep, to realize this is going to be most likely the most exciting, rewarding day of your life, a day that he can be proud of because he spent 20 years developing his program, and that he and his fellow travelers who will hopefully become astronauts, have the most extraordinary day, and between us we can open up space for many people who would never ever have dreamt that they would be able to go to space. There's only 500 and something people who've ever been to space since space travel started, and yesterday when I was in space, there were more people in space than at the same time that had ever been in space at the same time. So it's exciting what's happening in space. I think I just would like to say very importantly, space is absolutely essential for the world. I mean, for you name it, whether it's moving food around the world, whether it's putting big solar panels in space, which people are working on. There are just enormous amounts of things that space can do to help the world, that it already does help the world. I mean, we wouldn't be talking today if it wasn't for space. So, so space has transformed the world already, and it will, I think, transform the world for in an enormous way in the future.
Well, I give you an enormous amount of credit for what you've done, and I want to thank you for joining us here in the Situation Room. Sir Richard Branson, thank you so much.
Thanks, Walt.